right. Welcome to Virginia Wesleyan University. We are here with two of our professors in the English department, Gavin Pate and Sue Larkin. And they are going to tell you about some things that are exciting about our English department and our English program.
One of the things I think that are most interesting or exciting about our department is that for a small college, we have a very wide variety of diverse types of classes and different tracks that students can engage in. That includes tracks in professional writing, creative writing, fiction and poetry, as well as kind of your traditional literature tracks.
Mm-hmm. And for a small college, as a faculty, we have a lot of really diverse interests. My specialty is children's literature and women's literature. We have Dr. Slivka, who does a lot with Irish literature. Dr. Holzer does Victorian literature. Dr. Hawk does a lot of contemporary American literature. Dr. Johnson does rhetoric and composition, and I could go on and on, but this would get boring. But we cover a lot of really diverse fields, and we want you to explore and get to try different genres within English.
And I would also say that because of that, the entire program is set up that every senior does a senior capstone thesis, and that is a thing that you will put together on your own. In other words, you get to choose the text, you get to choose the author, either based on classes you've taken before or interests that you have outside of the school. We've had people do things on Harry Potter, and we've had people do things on Jane Austen, and we try to provide an opportunity for you to do a serious undergraduate research experience in what you're interested in.
And it's a project that, as a department, we're really proud of. As a seniors, you'll work as a cohort. You work really closely with a faculty member to develop the project, and it seems to all of them to be very large and almost impossible at first. And then by the end of the semester, they produce these really amazing papers and presentations, and we throw them a party and take them out to lunch. And it's something that really brings everything you've done here together.
Okay, tell me about some of your other high-level experiences that students can have, like internships or study away courses.
We do a lot of both of those. We have students that have done a wide variety of internships. We've had students do internships in publishing. We had last semester a student work in a library and do an internship in a library. Lots of, as you would expect, technical writing internships. I also had a student last year who did an internship working with a small company where she did project management, professional writing, communication, so bringing together a lot of different fields in that. We also offer study away classes that go to different places. We've had students that have traveled to New York, to London. We've got some classes going to Japan in a couple of years. So we do topics such as travel writing, and we also do some interdisciplinary work within the humanities.
All right. Gavin, can you tell us about what your graduates go on to do after they're done at Virginia Wesleyan?
Yeah, we've had our graduates do, as we like to tell people when they have an English major, it really gives you the opportunity to do a whole wide range of things. We don't usually believe that the first job you get out of college necessarily will be the last job for the rest of your life, right? So it gives you this kind of ability to adapt to whatever you're doing. So we've had students who go on to law school. That's a really common experience, and into graduate school in English. We get a lot of double majors, and a lot of times that we will hear later that they say maybe went to graduate school in something like psychology, but their English major was really helpful because of all the writing that they were having to do. We've also have people who are working in publishing currently, in professional writing, and teaching, of course, is one that a lot of students have pursued.
Any other things you'd like to add?
Just English right now we think is a really important field. I mean, we're passionate about it and love it, but our students emerge with communication skills that are so necessary. They can write, they can analyze, they can think, and as Gavin was saying, there are lots of things you can do with it. I was an English major, and my first job out of college was in IT, and it was incredibly useful for that. So
Yeah, and I think the other thing I would just like to add is that, we have a lot of relationships with our students, right? We really you do a lot of one-on-one. I do the creative writing and fiction, and so many students come here and they want to write. They want to write fantasy. They want to write science fiction, things like that. And so we try to give them the tools to learn how to do that, what to read, what to see in the world, with hopes that they get to follow whatever they want to in their life.
All right. Thank you both.